Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're going to be doing our second cash stuffing of March. And if you guys are new to my channel, I do cash stuffings every single week. And lately I've been starting to film some more lifestyle type content. So if you are interested in this type of video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also like this video. But let's go ahead and get started with our cash envelopes, putting the sinking fund over to the side. And I recently have been looking for some options for cash envelopes to like swap out and binders, just because mine are getting kind of dirty. And as I mentioned before, I've kind of been interested in like making my own, but that is a whole process. Like if you guys don't know, like making cash envelopes is not very easy. There's like a whole like lamination process and like the tools and supplies. It's kind of a lot. So honestly, I just haven't quite figured that out yet. So starting out with food, we do have quite a bit of change left in food this week. That means I have been going to the grocery store a lot and using my cash envelopes, which of course is exactly what we want. But I will say I went to the grocery store last week and I saw like 30 cents, like 1 quarter and a nickel laying on the ground. I was like, I would never just leave like a quarter on the ground. Like that's a fourth of a dollar. Like it just kind of seems like a lot. But we are just putting this into our handy dandy coin jar. And as always, this coin jar is linked on my Amazon storefront. That's linked in the description box below. And we are doing pretty good here. Let's do like an up close. We have, I think, even like less than a fourth left on that one. So we did have $10 left in food, and I'm just going to leave that in there because food is expensive, guys, and I'm probably going to use that very soon. So groceries is getting 130. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. And then we're also going to grab 110 to make that 130. So we definitely should not be over budget this week with $140 in food. That is a lot of money. So if I am, like, y'all need to like bring me back to earth, because that's too much money to be spending on food in a week for one person. Next up is stock up, and we are putting $10 in stock up this week. And I ended up not going to Costco. I think I planned to, or I needed to go back, but I didn't end up going just because it's been crazy busy. I don't know about you guys, but has life just been like insane? Like both my like personal and professional life, like there's just been so much going on, but I will say it has been very good, so I can't complain. Next up is spending, and we're putting $20 in spending. I believe we have leftover. I don't think that I spent any of my spending money last week. Yes, we do. So we have 20, 40, $1, and $2 in spending, which is probably the most I've had in there in a while. I'm so good at spending my own spending money, that's for sure. Next up is house, and we are putting $10 in house, and this is household. I have been wanting to buy so many new things for our house. I'm on this like organizational / clean / decorating kick. And if you guys know, decorating and buying like organizational stuff is super expensive. So I've been trying to like reel that back in and like not put anything on my credit card, but it has been very, very tempting. I almost feel like it's like new year, new house. Like it just needs like a refresh, but in actuality, do I really need to buy all that stuff? No, I do not. So house has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45, and 50. So we do have quite a bit in there. So if I did want to buy a little something, or if I needed to buy some like cleaning supplies, that money is definitely there. Next up is health, and we are putting $10 in health today. I feel like I'm going to need protein powder kind of soon, so that's really the only thing on my radar here. So health has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and then 3 ones. So 43 total in health. Speaking of health, I'm actually about to have to start paying for my health insurance because I am about to turn 26 on March 19th. So that's going to be very, very fun. So I feel like I almost need to stock up more on health because I know that My insurance previous to turning 26 was really good insurance, and the one that I'm going to be under when I turn 26 is not as good, so I probably should start stocking up this envelope a little bit more. Next up is nails. We're putting $10 in nails, and they look so bad right now, guys. I cannot wait to get my nails done. But as I mentioned, I pushed back my appointment 1 week because they weren't like falling off or anything. They just aren't looking too cute. So my nail appointment is in like 2 days. So in nails, we now have 20, 30, 40. Oh my goodness, I can't count today. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70, which is more than enough. I think next time I'm going to get a French tip because they are going to be like my birthday nails, and the French rounded almond is my absolute favorite. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with next time. And that's like a $5 or $10 upcharge. Next up is makeup. We are putting $5 in makeup. And as I mentioned before, makeup is also skincare, like it's combined envelope. So I do need to buy like my CeraVe night cream. I think I need to get a new mascara too, because the one I have I don't really like too much. So that's on the radar, but I don't necessarily like need that stuff right now. So makeup, we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 55. I am having so much trouble counting today. And I think we have like a $50 Sephora gift card in there. But I need to remind myself to get my birthday gifts for both Sephora, Ulta, and also Starbucks. And if you guys know of any other places that give like the free gift for your birthday, I'm a sucker for those, so let me know in the comments below. Next up is buffer, and we are putting nothing in buffer because I believe we have 15 in there, which is more than enough. Yep, so we are all set there. We're moving on over to our sinking funds. And I got the money out for my bill swap, guys. So I am filming that today, as well as my bonus cash stuffing for work. So yeah, lots of videos to film today. I'm really excited to put those out. Can't wait to bill swap because these envelopes are getting insane with the amount of bills we have in here. So keep an eye out for that. Next up is hair, and we are putting $5 in hair. And no appointment on the books yet. So in hair we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So we have a good bit in there. Frankly, guys, I've been loving my hair stuff that I've been using recently. I feel like my hair has been super shiny and soft. Let me know if you guys want to see like a hair care routine. Next up is aesthetics, and we are putting, let's see, we're putting $5 in aesthetics this week, and we should almost be to that $100 mark. We're very close. So in aesthetics, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100 on the dot. So yep, $100. My bill swap, I will be definitely swapping that out for a $100 bill. Next up is Christmas, and we are putting $20 in Christmas. And we should be approaching the $200 mark in there, if I'm not mistaken. So in Christmas, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, $185 in Christmas. Next up is gifting, and we are going to be putting $5 in gifting. Next week, I really want to try to put like a 10 or a 20 in here just so I can kind of beef it up a little bit. So gifting has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30. Next up is car, and we're putting $10 in car today. And this is the envelope that definitely needs it the most. So car, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 480, 495, 510, 515, 520, 525, 530, 535, 540, and 545. So we're almost approaching that $550 mark. My car desperately needs a car wash, but I have just been too lazy to do that. So that is on the radar, and I might take some money out of this envelope for that. Next up is vacation. We're putting $30 in there because I am going to Disney, as I mentioned before. So just trying to beef that up a little bit. That is not for, I believe, 3 weeks. But as you guys know, I live in Florida, so I can drive to Disney in like not even a day, like very, very quickly, like hours away from Disney. So I don't have to pay like for flights or anything like that. So vacation, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 105, and 110. I honestly should go to Disney more, just being so close, but I grew up in Florida and I've always lived like very close to Disney, and I actually used to go to the University of Central Florida. So I'm very like acquainted with Orlando and like the Disney area, and I feel like I got like my fair share of it whenever I was in college. Next up is luxury, and we're putting $5 in luxury. I think last week we hit the 200 mark in here, not sure. So luxury, we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235. Well, I was wrong about that. Definitely off there, but you can't win everyone. Next up is business, and we are putting $5. Uh-oh. That is not good. Okay, pause. I have to figure this out. Okay, so I messed up and we only have $10 left. So instead of putting that in business, I'm actually going to put that into membership because that's where it was supposed to go. So my bad there, guys. I think we have like a good bit in business. So in membership, we have $10, $20, and $30, and the month just started over like what, last week? So I need to go back and make sure that nothing has hit recently in terms of like subscriptions. And nothing in-house this week and nothing in tax this week. But that is it for today's cash stuffing, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.